Good morning and welcome. Today we want to handle the steps of identifying if a phone is working or dead. Normally, a normal phone should operate normally. It should power on wherever it's powered on, and instead, wherever that is not happening, we won't declare that phone dead or working. So here is Samsung A02. The owner claimed the phone is dead, and now we want to tell you the steps you want to identify before starting any operation on a motherboard to rectify the dead in a phone. So the normal thing whenever a phone is brought to be checked if it's working or it's dead is the movement of the current inside. The movement of the current starts from the charging port to the battery and to the switch. So the process of the movement of the current is what we call the charging system, and this is the charging port. So the very first thing when a phone is brought to you, you'll have to start if it is powering on. If it is not power on, you'll have to check where the problem is. You'll check the battery capacity. If the battery voltage is sufficient to power on the phone on this, the required battery will be 3.85. So you'll come with the multimeter and check. If the battery is past that, then we will go and check the screen. But if battery is below that, we'll come with our charger and test if the charge that is reaching there is sufficient. So obviously the charge that should be emitted from there should be 5 point something voltage, but when it reaches the phone it should be 4.2 and below, but not below 3.85. so when we are there, sometimes you'll get that the amount of the charge that comes from here will reach here the required one, but from here it won't reach there. So you'll have to check if this is wider or here is wider. You'll have to bypass from here to V-bus. It's either the downward or the upper one. You'll have to use your multimeter to get the charge. So after that, come here. So for that, we'll bypass it with there. Then from there, you will check if the battery is charging to required place. That's when you'll have to check another screen. If another screen is working, then the board is okay. If another screen is not working, that's when you'll open this and get your measurement. So before you check all those, don't rush to. You can check on the phone with another screen, but it will still won't power on. You check with another battery, it won't still power on because of that. So first of all, check the battery. After checking the battery voltage, check if the charge is okay. After checking if the charge is okay, you'll have to check if the transmission of the charge is okay. After checking on the transmission, you'll still come back again and check. If the battery terminal is not connected to phone, you will know, because you can also test if it is this way and the charge is not reaching there. You'll have and check here if the transmission is okay. And anytime you'll decide to service the board, make sure you remove the seals. This one, you remove them slightly so that you move them properly, so that wherever you are servicing the board, whatever you want to hit is heated directly. You see, like this one, the person only hit this, they only hit the outwards. They only hit outwards, the seal is not removed, and that one won't rectify for you whatever you want. So whatever you want to check, the process is you check the battery. If the battery is okay, then you move to the screen. Check another screen if it's okay. The screen might appear this way but not working, so you'll check on the screen. The third thing you'll have to do while troubleshooting that, you'll have to check if the phone is vibrating. So check the battery. If the battery does not have proper charge, check on the charging system. You check if the emission of current from the charge is from here to here sufficient. Same with this, same with the one that will reach here. It might reduce, but you check on that before deciding. And then Again, on the screen, make sure before checking on the screen, put another screen. If all those does not work, then you will know that if a new screen does not work, then you will know the board is having the problem. Then you start with the connector. You see, you have to start with the connector, check on everything concerning it before moving on to such part. So those are the steps of checking if a board is okay or a board is dead. Then from there you'll start to check on the operation. So here was Samsung A12. We have troubleshoot, we have seen everything, and that's where the stage will start next. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.